Hey y'all, say y'all, peace and Palo Santo Sticks. It is your girl, the Hippie Healer, and welcome to the channel. To all of my returning viewers, hey soul cousins, so happy, so blessed, so thankful to have you back. And to my new subscribers, welcome to the soul family. We're just spreading love, light, insight, and helping each other better navigate this beautiful human experience that does not always feel so beautiful. Now, for all the likes, the comments, and the subscribes, thank you, thank you, thank you, a million times thank you. It means everything to me. Now, the zodiac sign that I'm about to get into is my Scorpios. Now, I choose my zodiac signs off camera with my tarot deck, and I had to pull a few different cards to get Scorpio because I just literally did a reading for Pisces. I just did a reading for Aries. So, when those cards had came out, I just kind of skipped past them, and I just ultimately used them to make sense of your energy, which I'm seeing is I'm talking to a group of Scorpios who have really come out of a tough time. I see like a lot of people that's been like the overall energy for a lot of the signs. It's like a lot of people are closing out cycles. A lot of you guys are coming from out of a situation where you had some forced endings, like tower moments within your life, whether this be in your connections, your finances, whatever it may be. But the energy has shifted in such a beautiful way with the Sun card and then the Four of Wands here. The Four of Wands here. Now, a lot of you did go through a great deal of sad. Like I can feel like I can definitely feel the heaviness of the energy, especially because a lot of Scorpios that I'm talking to, you're coming out of a situation where the endings were forced. So it wasn't something that you were necessarily ready to lose or end. However, like I feel like they're like blessings in disguise, like clearly, because it's like you're coming out of tower moments and like a place of loss. And for some of you, a lot of things are ended up being revealed to you that you were unaware of. Maybe you intuitively knew, but you were unaware of, or maybe didn't want to believe, and it came to fruition. And you went through a lot. Things falling apart in relationships, maybe work situations, family dynamics, whatever it may be. But I just want to dive a little bit deeper into this energy. I don't know why. I've been using the Akashic Records cards for everybody, but for some reason I'm being nudged to use a different deck for my Scorps. How about I just use two decks for you all? That's how I'll do that. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing. My Spirit Guides just told me to clean this deck off. I don't want none of the last reading to spill over into this one, so just give me a second, y'all. Scorpios, I will say this though, like there's like a really positive change that's about to happen. Like I don't know where you guys are in the timeline. Oh, also, please just take what resonates to you and your situation and leave the rest behind. Do not force anything to fit. My readings are general. Also, my readings are timeless, so this can apply to past, present, or future. Also, flip and switch the roles, they apply to your situation, as I can be talking about you, or someone who's in your energy knowingly or unknowingly. But this is for my Scorpio placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node. Alright, y'all. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and concise messages for my Scorpios. Clear and concise messages for my Scorpios. What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out any interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Protect my crown chakra as I get these messages across, and protect and open up my third eye chakra so that I can dive deeper into my intuition to give further clarification of the cards that come out today. Any dark magic or evil eye being sent my way or to the way of my Scorpios, I ask that you return it back to sender, magnified, and bind it to them. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. One more shuffle, y'all. Clear and concise messages for my Scorpios. Clear and concise messages for my Scorpios. I know you lying. Hold up, y'all. It says grounding. You're being asked to ground yourself. You've been spending too much time in your head, and it's time to pay attention to your body and to the earth. Go outside and plant your feet on the ground and enjoy the centering feeling that this brings. Some of my Scorpios will really do a great job being close to like a body of water. A lot of you guys are just feeling really out of alignment. Rightfully so. As like you just dealt with a lot, I feel like emotionally, even physically. You know, it's like you're spending so much time in your mind, but not in your body. I think I know what other deck I'm going to pull for you all. It says release judgment. Holding on to judgment, whether of yourself or others, only clouds your visions. Release it and see the world and your path with clear eyes. Yeah, some of you guys are really, it's like the energy of like crying over spilled milk. With this Five of Cups energy. You've really experienced, a level of loss. But it's okay because I feel like you're just on a side. You're on the side of the loss where you're not understanding that, where you don't necessarily see that the loss is going to be replaced with something better. You're not at that part. You're not that part of the timeline as of yet. So you're really mourning what it is that you lost. And there's nothing wrong with that. Be patient with yourself. For a lot of you, it's like really give yourself some grace. Be compassionate with yourself, Scorpios. I really do feel though, like for a lot of my Scorpios, when the springtime comes around, things are really gonna brighten up for you, energetically and physically. Any more, Spirit? It says difficult road. Aww. Spirit of perseverance, being prepared for great things, walking the hard path in life. Yeah. I feel, like I said, I felt the heaviness of the energy. And, I don't know. I'm feeling for my Scorpios right now. I am. A lot of you, you've just had it hard. Like you've had a very difficult and challenging life. You're so resilient though. You've really overcome so many different things. But a lot of you are just in a place where it's like, bro, I'm just tired of living the harder side of life. But things are going to change so much, I promise. This Sun card. And this Four of Wands, and right now this can be hidden from you. Like the fact that what you lost is being replaced with better, it can be hidden from you with this Moon card. But with the Sun card, it shows that whatever is hidden from you is gonna come to light. Like you may not be aware, it may be hidden of you why things had to fall apart the way it did. But eventually it will come to light. Happy family reunions, coming home, celebration, surprise, parties, weddings. Like it's just, the energy is going to shift so drastically for you all. It really is. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Scorpios. I think I'm Scorpios. I'm going to make your reading a little longer than the other ones. So I'm going to really dive into some stuff with you all before I let you go. Tell me more, Spirit, for my Scorpios. Anything? I'm just getting 4 cards from the deck. So I'm going to 4th one and I'll switch this one flipped over. It says protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly, but it's important though that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Yeah, a lot of you, like, within this time of, like, because I feel like when you deal with tower moments, a lot of times your path is cleared a lot. So in this time of solitude or really grounding yourself and sitting with yourself, some of you all really do need to practice setting healthier boundaries, learning the importance of saying no, learning the importance of just, doing what you feel is best for you and your spirit. And it can look selfish. I feel like acts of self-love initially do look selfish to other people, especially when they don't get it, but it's needed. Acts of self-love and setting boundaries is a very self-honoring act. And a lot of you, it's just a time in your life where it's time for you to do that. It's time for you to do that. I know I want to channel something else. Hold on, let me pause for 2 seconds. There's a deck that I want to get. Okay, I'm back. So, I don't know why, I kind of got guided to my fairy oracle cards. I want to pull a few from here and just see what comes out. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family, love the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and accurate messages for my Scorpios. What more is it that they need to hear and know the most at this time? What is it that their higher self, their spirit guides, want them to hear and know the most at this time? Please just block out all interferences. As I get these messages across and protect my space. These cards are so thin. They still serve the purpose. I don't even care. Clear and concise messages from my Scorpios. It says, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. The beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. While I'm hearing, like, I'm talking to a Scorpio who has done more. Like, some of you don't even really know what not gonna say you don't know, but you've operated more from an unhealed, unhappy version of yourself versus like a happy and content version with yourself. And I really do think that things are going to shift. You just had a lot of difficulty. But it's like a lot of you all, it's like it hasn't changed your spirit. It hasn't changed who you are as a person. Like, none of us are above hard times, right? Like, nobody's above being cheated on. Nobody's above abuse or anything. Like, I hate to say it, but that is just the duality and some of the things that come with this human experience. Like, nobody is above heartache and loss or anything of that nature. None of us are above it, but we all do ultimately have a decision. Are you going to allow yourself to be a victim of your circumstances? Are you going to take what it is that you've been through and allow it to empower yourself? Allow it to help, allow you to take those experiences to help others, to not allow these situations or these hardships to diminish who you are, your heart, and who you are at a core soul level. Because that is what separates the winners from the losers. Like I said, none of us are above hard times in life. But we all got a decision. What are you gonna do? There's some people I know where they've been through shit and it's like, well, nobody cared when it was me, so now they're out hurting people too. And they don't give a damn. Those are people who lost. Life won. And that's not you, Scorpio. So you have so much to be proud about. You have so much to congratulate yourself about, because you have been through a lot. Tell me more from my Scorpios. Stargazing. It says, when you gaze at the stars, you give yourself fairy focus. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. Yeah, that's hence the moon energy. And I actually know Scorpios to be very intuitive. Scorpios are actually, you guys are really mystical, just naturally. You have like a mysticism to you all, like you just do. A lot of you are going to find a great deal of peace. Like with this grounding, a lot of you all, that'll be a really great grounding tool for you. Just go out. Don't go out with your electronics. Leave the phones, all that shit. Leave it in the house. Sit and just stargaze. Take the time and just look within the sky. I don't know where you located. You might live somewhere cold like me, cold as Pittsburgh. Bundle up and go outside and just stargaze. That's also a form of meditation. Just sitting within nature. It also says lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found, thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Some of you all have like really disconnected so much with your inner child. You've disconnected so much from your inner child. That bright, playful, beautiful energy within. I feel like life has just been a little bit difficult for you. Maybe not even always, but baby, look, I know what I know, okay? What that say? Inner child? Look, thank you, Spirit. It says the fairies of playfulness remind you to make time to embrace your inner child. Playing keeps us young at heart. Do something silly and fun, but stay safe. Yeah, some of y'all, that is going to be a great grounding tool for you all. Taking the time to do something that you ain't done since a kid, like, or just do something fun, like, take yourself to Dave & Buster's. Do something like, hold up, y'all. Shit. Do something fun. Do something silly. Like, just do something to really connect with the youthful part of you. And I feel like it's going to be so easy to do because that's what that sun card is here. That playful energy, that positive inspiration, it's going to come. It's going to come. It's absolutely going to come. I knew I felt it. I knew I felt it. I sure did. I'm like, somebody is just disconnected so much from their inner child. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Before I move to something different, maybe? I think I'll do a few messages from the universe and then I'll close out if nothing else comes from this deck and it ain't looking like it. Okay. I lied. It says wisdom. Have you ever been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now it's time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom. Your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Yeah, you could be like a Scorpio who's like a really old soul. So some of you, it's like all of you, is just really about connecting with your internal GPS. A lot of you you have a greater understanding of like, I don't know if a lot of you are, deep enough within your walk of life, of spirituality to where, we do understand that a lot of us before we got here, we did sign particular contracts and agreed to certain things. And a lot of us, we chose to take the hard road because we knew we were built for it. Just period. Shit, I chose it. I know that's a contract I signed. Like most of my life has been at least my childhood. My adult years got easier, but my childhood was awful. It was awful. But I feel like I agreed to that. I agreed to that before I got here, and now I've used that to be a catalyst to my growth. I've used that to I still have a heart of gold. I still want to help people. I don't want anybody to experience any level of pain or hardships that I experience. That's what makes us resilient. That's what makes us survivors. That's what makes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. Let's do some messages from the universe, and then we'll go ahead and close you out. For my Scorpio. Oh my stuff is just all over the place. I got a bigger desk, y'all. I'm so like, hold it. Don't get me started. I'm so excited about this bigger desk. Because, like, baby, when I tell you I ain't have no space for the longest time, like, no space. And this desk that I have now is, like, so big. And I can channel how I want to. Y'all can see the cards. Let me just get it together, y'all. Because this is my inner Gemini is taking over right now. Like, I hate when I see stuff, like, just kind of super out of order. I need this shit to be lined up. Okay. Oh, it's still not lined up. Oh God, I'm just not gonna look at it. It's gonna take up too much time. Okay, let's get into some more. Divine spirit guides, angels, ancestors, cosmic family, and the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please me clear and concise messages for my Scorpios. Clear and concise messages for my Scorpio. What is it that their higher self, spirit guides, guardian angels, universe want them to hear and know the most at this time to close out this reading? What is it that they want them to hear and know the most to close out this reading? Jesus, block all interferences to get these messages across and protect my space. Thank you so much, Spirit. Ashe, Ashe, and Ashe. Messages from Scorpios. So if people are gossiping about you or spreading rumors, don't fall for it. No one is worth lowering your vibration for. Let it move through you. See it for what it is, which is a reflection of their pain rather than the result of your actions. Always understand that how people treat you is always a reflection of them, their own insecurities, their shortcomings, their traumas, and not a reflection of who you are, your worth, or value. Tell me more, Spirit. More from my Scorpios. It says, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. Tell me more, Spirit. From the Scorpios. And, you know, for some of you that experience loss, like, I don't know if it was a situation where maybe you did something to where, like, maybe, you know, because we all can do things to cause the ending of relationships. If that's the case, please don't beat yourself up for it. If you feel like you owe somebody an apology, or I'm sorry, or I love you, make sure that you do that, Scorpio. So to those of you that resonated for. It says, what's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you. With time, it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be, I'll be happy when, be happy now. And that's what it is. That's why I said some of you are crying over spilled milk. I don't believe all of you, I believe that it was only a small portion of you that the last part that I just said applied to, where I'm like, you may be the cause of the ending of your relationship. For some of you, that is the case. For some of you all, you just didn't have, the contract you had with this person was never supposed to be forever or long term. You get what I'm saying? There are people that come into our lives that have expiration dates. And I think a lot of times what happens is we get things confused. Like, we get destined to be together mixed up with destined to be together forever. Some people we are absolutely destined to meet. We were destined to love, to fall in love with. We were destined to be in a relationship with. But everybody is not supposed to be your end all be all. Sometimes people are only supposed to be a catalyst to your growth, a catalyst to get you to graduate to this particular place in life, and then you guys separate. Now, it's not always like that, but there are some connections that are set up that way. where it's like we agreed, like, okay, and within this particular part in my life, I need you to come in. You're going to teach me whatever particular lesson. It's going to hurt like shit, but then we're going to have to separate. I'm going to take that. I'm going to use that, the lessons that I learned within that heartache and that pain, and I'm going to evolve into this. But a lot of us, we beat ourselves up because we're not staying in the present moment. We're fixating so much on what it felt like in the past, and we connected in the love and the this and the that and the history and the time invested. And I hate to say it, but I posted something today. It's like, oh shoot, I can read it to y'all real quick. I posted, the art of detachment. Nothing belongs to me. It's all an experience. This is so easier said than done, bro. Like, I'm a lie to you. Like, I be trying to beat that one in my head so much. But yeah, like sometimes people are supposed to come in. We're supposed to experience them for a certain period of time, and then when the experience is over, we have to release them with love. Easier said than done. Absolutely, 1,000% easier said than done. But that is just the reality. And a lot of you, it's like you don't understand why things didn't work out. And this is why Spirit is telling you, like, you have to bear the confusion for right now, because at some point it's all going to make sense. It's all going to make sense while it fell apart. I know for me, when I got to a place in my connection where it's like, okay, it finally had fell apart, and I accepted it for what it is. When I really got out of the connection and I got time to really spend loving on myself and pouring into myself, I really realized how much I was never really as happy as I thought I was within the connection. I got to realize how much I actually lied to myself and gaslighted myself into thinking that this was a great connection. I gaslighted and lied to myself in regards to the person and their ways or whatever it may be. You get to really see things with time, So yeah, you do have to bear the confusion. You have to bear the discomfort of sitting in those emotions of confusion and not understanding why things had to take place the way they took place. It says you're going to be celebrating something very special. I'm telling you, that's that Four of Wands energy. It says you're going to be celebrating something very special soon. You'll be so full of joy and happiness, it will almost seem out of this world how suddenly it all happens for you. Be ready for it. Expect it. It's happening. Yes. What's the other one? I'm going to close out with this. Don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Some of you, it's like, and then this is just goes back to something I just said in the reading for Aries, where I'm like, we ask for flowers and God gives us rain. Sometimes things happen in mysterious ways and we don't see it. Shit. Sometimes we ask for flowers and God gives us rain, and a lot of rain, because it's like, okay, F your flowers, baby, I got a garden for you. Okay? I got a garden, whatever that may look like, whether it be a loving relationship, whether it be a business venture, whether it be whatever your flowers or garden is for you. Bear the confusion of what's happening, because Scorpio, you are walking into something so beautiful. So beautiful. You have so much to be grateful for. You just don't see it yet. So be open to receive it when it comes. And understand that, the things that have taken place are absolutely just a blessing in disguise. I really genuinely hope that this message was able to help somebody. It touched the person it needed to touch. And if it at all resonated, please just like, comment, and subscribe. It is a beautiful way to energetically donate back to the channel. And it also helps me because your girl's trying to get popping, okay? I'm trying to get my reading circulating and stuff. And yeah, I want more people to hear this message, as I do channel from a place, a really authentic and genuine place within my heart. Quite frankly, I really don't do this shit for views. I do this because this is where my spirit guided me, to show up. This is my form of healing, of being a healer, a light worker, of how I show up and I serve. So, but the likes, the comments, the subscribes, the shares, they're very much appreciated. I love you all so much. I really hope that this helped. Till next time, peace out.